everybody to Spurs 9501. And here we go. Another day, another bad day for Tottenham Hotspurs. What can I say? We have been around for 3 games now. I think uh, there wasn't really much to say. The draw against Fulham, 1 point at home, and that now seems like almost as if we won the FA Cup when we look back at the last few performances. I lost to Bournemouth away, awful performance, probably one of the worst I have ever seen Spurs, but I say this every week, week in, week out. And then today, 2-0 up usually means we're going to lose the game now. No guarantee that we're going to win anything at 2-0 up. No guarantee of anything with this team. I mean, what a absolute shambles. Question for you all out there is, does anybody really still care? I mean, what has happened to this football club? I really feel like we are losing our club. We're losing any meaning of being a football fan or being a Spurs fan. It means nothing anymore. There is just nothing left. There's no passion left. The players have no passion. They don't care. I mean, look at those 2 penalties that were given away today. Do you think that the players that care give a damn about this club or just about a paycheck? We have a manager who doesn't know how to change his style, doesn't have to do anything different, only knows how to operate in one particular way and no other way whatsoever. So that's never going to change. Nothing is going to change. A yo-yo team going up a few points, down a few points. So just as we think, right, this is it, it's all over for Ange, goes and pulls out one victory here or there, and everybody then says, oh yeah, give him more time. Give him more time for what exactly? Give him more time so now that we're 11th, so maybe we should be 15th, 16th. So every team below us can beat us, now teams above us can beat us, and we'll win an odd game here or there, get a few points here or there. But right now, our record is absolutely abysmal. We're not going to win anything in Europe. We're not going to win anything anywhere playing like this. So I was very interested to hear Angie's excuses. His excuses were, well, they're a really good team, made some mistakes, the game changed on certain phases of play. Well, every pundit and every single person probably listening to this knows that when you're 2-0 up, the game is won. You find a way to keep it there and you find a way to close it down. You find a way to hit them on the break, put the pressure on them and make them panic. Now we panic and hand them goals, and then we have to then start chasing, trying to win the game. As I said today, second time. We don't have to win games once, we try and win them twice because we keep going from a winning position to a losing position. That's totally unacceptable, and I don't know how much more the fans can take. I mean, how much before we all start voting with our feet, don't stop watching the games because they're just so predictable. There's just so much the same. Tottenham come out, score a couple of goals, and you don't even get excited anymore because you know it's just not enough. Yeah, if we scored 6, 7, 8, 9 goals, we might stand a chance of winning a football game once in a while. But this is just frankly not good enough anymore. I mean, how much can you take as a Spurs fan? How much can I take as a Spurs fan? And you know what? I think I'm reaching the end of how much I can take. Um, no Ray today, just me ranting. I mean, it's an atrocious situation. But I'm going to round this up by just saying one thing and one thing alone, and that is that we have to get rid of this manager. I think he's probably one of the worst managers in the Premier League, give or take the Southampton manager, who will probably beat us next time round. It's a passionless team, it's a passionless manager, and it's a passionless club. We need to inject anything but what we have right now in this club. Those players can play better. They just don't know what system they're playing. They don't know what they're supposed to do, and they haven't got a clue. He's taken a player like Madison from a great player into a mediocre player, and we are just suffering for it, all of us. Solanke, 60 million, can't score any goals. Chris Wood but Nottingham Forest probably didn't even cost 6 million, and is 20 times the player that Solanke ever will be. But that's Spurs, isn't it? Which one do we side? Of course, we side the donkey because that's what Tottenham do. So Ange out, players out, big change. Don't give him any more money. Whatever you do, don't give Ange any more money to spend. Just get rid of him and bring anybody in the Premier League is better than Ange. Thank you. This is Cam signing out.